Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. And shalom to my Ak and Wathim who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. It's Brother Kawako coming at you with no less than Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And today's lesson is going to be on basically what's it called? Endurance and patience for the end. Alright, because as a matter of fact, let me get that first. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 from the top. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Now let me also get this to support that. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut up and die, and the third shall be left therein, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. And over here, you see the reference once again to gold being tried, or the third, or basically being put through the fire, which the fire is, I think we said it, where is it? Isn't it over here in verse 5 in Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 5? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So basically the fire where that gold is tried in is equivalent to the furnace of adversity, or just basically adversity for us in general. All right, or the elect in general, which the elect are going to survive the furnace / the fire and the hardships, whereas the 2/3 won't. All right, so as a result of that, this is where we are at. I guess I should also bring that out too. I think it's Samuel. I know it's in Samuel. Okay. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 25. And in the Lord shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. Which this basically is for, in reference to all the 2/3 that's not going to make it. They're going to suffer the fire of condemnation, or the fire, or hellfire, if you want to call it that, or whatever type of fire. I forgot the exact term. It escapes me right now, but it's basically fire that they're going to have to die to. All right, the fire that's not trying them, but the fire that's killing them. All right. So anyway, with that being said, regardless of that, there is the next thing, which is the primary topic of the hardships and adversity that we're going through as of right now. We're going through lots of hard stuff, be they global Israelite curses, or what's the other one called, the personal stuff, like Daniel. Yeah, Daniel chapter 9 verse 11. Yea, all Israel has transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. And this is once again, because we had sinned against the law, because we had sinned against YAHAWASHI, all right, then we are going through the curses that are in reference to Deuteronomy chapter 28. All right, so yeah, we're going through all that stuff right now, and it's very apparent. We're able to see all the stuff going on. All right, so as a result of that, yeah, this is what we're going through right now, and we just have to, as we read in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, be patient while we are in that low state. Be patient being at the bottom of the social totem pole, social class, wealth class, whatever you want to call it, where we're constantly being treated unfairly and stuff like that, and treated like garbage. So as a result of that, yes, this is the adversity, the fire, and the stuff that we constantly endure. All right, now continuing on, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. There has no temptation taken you but such as is common to man, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And this is an example of say you are dealing with something that's bothering you on your mind or whatever. All right, the Lord is going to make it so that you're able to endure. You're able to make it through your hardships. All right, basically. All right, so all the stuff that we go through, that we suffer, it is in, what's the word? It's in preparation for our being made into proper parabolic gold. All right, so this is basically the reason why we stay patient through all this. All right, so continuing on. Oh, perfect. 2 Corinthians chapter, let me get this verse. Second Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16, for which cause, verse 15, for all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound to the glory of Yahweh. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding eternal weight of glory, which we look not the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And we also get this in addition to that. Matthew chapter 6 verse 19, lay not for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And this is the thing where we are seeking after not temporary things, not this perishable wealth, not the perishable blessings, but we seek after the eternal thing. Because even in verse 17, in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 17, it says our light affliction. So the thing is, when it says light affliction, it doesn't literally mean light affliction. You could be being tortured or something like that, and it's not, the scriptures aren't basically negating that, oh, you're going through something. It's basically saying that in comparison to what is waiting for you, it is viewed as, and if you put them both on scales, the stuff that you're going through compared to the glory and the blessing that the Lord is going to give to you, it is incomparable, because the blessings will always outweigh the hardships that you're going through. So it's basically you are going through something that could be like, let's say, torture or torment. All right. So as a result of that, that to compare to what you have to do, or compared to the blessing that you're going to get, it is basically relative to like a mosquito bite or whatever, which mosquito bites aren't really that painful. All right, comparatively, relatively speaking, Slocky, that's the proper term to say it, the proper term to use. So relatively speaking, it's not that big of a deal for the blessing that's waiting for us. And we even got in here in Matthew chapter 6 verse 19 to 21, it says, the treasures that are on earth, they're corruptible and they can be stolen or taken away from you, whereas the treasures that are in the kingdom, they are permanent, and they aren't corruptible, they're incorruptible. All right. Now continuing on, also in John chapter 14 verse 2, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. And this is in comparison to think about a house and think about a mansion. Most people know, or should know, I would assume, that a mansion is bigger than a house. A house is just like for like a nuclear family, and a mansion is for like just people with way too much money and more space that they will actually need for themselves. But yet you have these freaking celebrities that have these freaking mansions, and in actuality it's just like they have to freaking whatever. That's so unnecessary. Anyway, the main thing to actually get at is the fact that they're saying basically what's being said here is that mansions are being fit into the house, all right, parabolically, which goes to show that once again the blessings that is waiting for us is more than you could even than you could ever need or want. Which once again, if you let's just say that if everyone that all the elect got their own mansion, then each and every single one of them, they're gonna have more things than they will ever need. And that's basically the parable or the parabolic explanation on why it said mansions inside of a house, because it's going to be not only is it going to be better comparatively, it's also going to be a surplus. Okay, you're going to get more than you will ever need. All right, that's how the Lord wants to do. The Lord wants to spoil us basically with giving us more than we ever want and need. Now, Matthew chapter 24 verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Which once again just goes back into actually, let me get this first. Let me get this once again and then go back to it. Matthew chapter 26 verse 41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Matthew chapter 24 verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Which basically, we have to do our best to endure no matter how tough things get. And the thing is that our spirit might be saying, oh yeah, I can take it, I want to do it. Or you might think in your mind, yeah, I want to do it, I'm going to keep on going for YAHAWAH and His. But the thing is that your flesh might not agree with you. Your flesh might say, this is too much, I can't handle it, this, that, and third, whatever. I need to stop. I want to give up or whatever and stuff like that. And I had actually seen, as a matter of fact, never mind that. I had actually seen a video where in boxing, all right, what happened was whenever the boxers basically get injured, their corner man or whatever the frick it's called, they basically tell them, you got to keep going, you can win this, that, and third, and which is basically what we need to also do for ourselves, where we are constantly trying to say, yeah, we can, I know it's hard and stuff like that, but we gotta keep going, we can do it, we're gonna make it and stuff like that, X, Y, and Z. All right, so this is what we are looking out for. This is what we are pushing to succeed in. All right, we pray and hope and pray that the Lord, has mercy on us and, helps us to make it through whatever hardship we're going through. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles, great meals on Abad, Babal, and Shalom.